Et bonsoir à tous, on se retrouve pour un 7e épisode de The Invincible, développé par Star Wars Industries et publié par 11-bit Studio qui m'ont offert une clé par l'intermédiaire de Keymailer, et on va continuer les aventures de Yasna qui avait découvert la destination du dernier convoi, qui a quitté la base et se met en route après s'être rendu compte qu'elle pouvait en trouver d'autres. Donc c'est parti.
Status?
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood.
C'est parti. Pelle mécanique géante. Et oui, et comme je n'ai pas eu de réponse négative de la part du développeur, on fera un giveaway en fin de stream pour que je vous passe la clé que j'ai en trou, étant donné que j'avais acheté le jeu de mon côté avant qu'il me l'offre si gentiment.
Interesting. They found a sizable object deep underground. Stands out from the rest. It's not a part of the structures, but rather an independent, autonomous machine.
Also metal?
Yes.
So, a robot? Or something else that finally looks familiar?
Well, it looks a lot more like a robot than the other structures.
Oui. Bon, je vais augmenter un peu le son du jeu parce que si moi j'entends mal, ça va être pire pour vous. J'ai augmenté beaucoup.
Well, I've got to the place where they were digging. It's hard to miss. They set up a huge machine at the center. It must weigh thousands of tons. The ship that brought all of this must be...
Gigantic, yes. The Invincible surpasses any of our units, even the largest orbital stations. In my opinion, it's a bit excessive.
Oh, well, for me it's quite impressive.
That was exactly their goal, to impress. Such giants aren't very practical, though. I would even say that the larger the ship, the bigger the problems.
The excavator has a massive work area. They had photos of the site in the database, taken before they started digging. It's unrecognizable. Inside, there's a structure. Yes, a metal one. Similar to the ones on the surface. But these are completely hidden underground. According to the schemes from the geological unit, metal can be found in every part of this area. There's also a couple of smaller cranes here. In comparison to the Colossus, they look like it's pups.
Yes, I got it. They have big machines. Bigger than ours.
Ouais. Est-ce qu'on peut rentrer dans l'habitat qui est là? On peut.
Two modules were placed nearby. The first one looks residential.
How far to that convoy?
Oh, not far. Even if I make a few stops, it won't take long.
Rien d'intéressant. Ping. Ah oui, d'accord. C'est ping et pas pong. Attention. Ça risque d'être long.
Status? What's new?
Well, nothing really. At
Oui.
least not in the last 5 seconds, sir.
Right. Thank you.
Rien, je joue à Pong. Je veux gagner. Ah, j'ai perdu. Bon bah... Tant pis, hein.
The second one is a mobile laboratory. They excavated a lot of different objects in terms of shape and size. I tried to arrange them somehow, to classify them.
Were they successful?
It looks promising. If they had spent a little more time, they would surely have come up with something.
And yet they gave up all efforts.
Ouais. Y'a rien que je rate? A priori non.
Yes, no? Everything's
Oui.
all right?
Yes, yes. I just need a moment to think.
As soon as you find something,
I'll report it. No worries, sir.
On va aller voir de l'autre côté de la grue. S'il y a quelque chose. Déjà. Là, on voit rien.
This mission drags on so much. Sometimes I think you're gonna take off without me, sir.
don't count on it, Doctor. I'm not going anywhere.
Je peux pas attraper? Non.
My legs feel really heavy.
Give yourself a moment to rest, Doctor. You certainly deserve it.
Mais non, mais non. Il a l'air d'y avoir de traces par là. Hmm.
One step at a time, Yasna. One step at a time.
Ici, qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Ici, il n'y a rien d'extraordinaire. Ils ont essayé de creuser, ils n'ont rien trouvé.
Time seems to be slipping through my fingers like sand.
Ouais.
So much sand.
You sound tired, Yasna.
Because I am tired, Astrogator.
Qu'est-ce qu'il disait la map? Elle disait de continuer par là, tout simplement.
Whilst traversing this planet, I'm becoming more and more convinced that what I know is not the same as what exists. What can exist.
I must admit it's an interesting thought. And quite disturbing.
Ok, on suit jusque là-bas.
Astrogator, I've already covered most of the convoy route. I'm entering a more enclosed area. A ravine, to be precise.
I see. Can I count on a tactical report?
Of course. A simple analysis of the situation won't hurt anyone.
That's for sure.
Ok, allons-y. On va faire une petite observation. Alors...
The road ahead leads straight to where the convoy was heading.
Well then, what are you waiting for? Any doubts?
No, I don't. I still think we have to go there. If they're not in the base, they must be somewhere, damn it.
So, what's on your mind?
I can just drive in there, straight to the convoy. Or try and take a side path, to remain unnoticed until the very last moment.
Bold assumption. Could be an unnecessary detour. I leave that to your judgment, though. It's your call, Yasna.
Mieux vous prévenir que guérir.
Get there via the side path.
Ok. Il est où ton side pass? C'est pas là? Si?
I have a feeling we're in the dark. We have to find a way.
Agreed. You should move on.
That's not quite what I meant. But yeah, I probably should.
J'ai pas envie de marcher, moi.
I'm nearing the destination. From now on, I'll be on foot.
Good. It's better to approach with caution.
Actually, I don't have a choice.
C'est-à-dire que de toute façon...
Seems like a sidewall collapse.
How typical of the Alliance. To dis...
Radiation level is rising rapidly.
Yasna, be careful. Of radiation. Of other people. Just watch yourself.
Considering the radioactive environment, I assume the probability of finding people here is close to 0.
It might well indicate something quite the opposite. Human technology equals radiation, after all.
One of their vehicles got stuck in the rubble.
Oh? So you've already reached the convoy?
It's only this vehicle so far. I'm looking for the rest.
Ok, et là, il n'y a plus de radioactivité. Là, il y a un tunnel.
And there's another mobile antimatter cannon.
Another one? Is it active?
Dead, fortunately.
Et salut Colmas.
I admire your composure.
Well, I've had my fair share of anxiety lately. No wonder my brain's in defense mode now. Dissociation is something we all do. Hang on, someone's here. Oh no. Astrogator. They're dead.
So you found someone.
Ouais.
I didn't let that thought get to me. Didn't want to. Finding them was my priority. It could have been just another abandoned place, not this.
What exactly happened to them?
Well, that's a good question. I'm not even sure what they were doing here.
Consulter le registre.
Okay. I'm getting into the antimat's recorder. What do we have here? They were preparing for departure. The convoy's heading somewhere. I was there! It's the location with the giant cranes. Right before they lifted that strange artifact above ground level.
Il y a un autre truc sur celui d'avant? Non.
Coordinates match the location of the base we've searched.
Ah si. Il y avait encore un truc.
All of the Alliance's semi-autonomic machines can be remotely controlled, right?
Yes.
In that case, they were conducting an inspection before marching out.
Là, c'est là où on était.
They're getting close to where I am now. sending a probe. It's hard for them to reach the site. That's why they're trying to get there from above. Oh, they're tunneling their way through with a beam of antimatter.
How subtle. Can you locate the breach?
Oui.
Looks like they found whatever they were looking for in that ominous tunnel. Of course.
Don't jump to conclusions, Doctor. Not before you finish. We need to know what to expect there first.
Oui.
Those containers ended up in one of the transporters. Oh, shame. The transport's leaving. Something's going on. One man's trying to draw the attention of the others to... I have no idea what's beyond the frame. The photo is such poor quality. You can clearly see the fear on his face. One of them is staring with concern at an instrument. Some sort of meter. Next slide. People rushing out of the tunnel, running from whatever's in there.
But are we still considering whether you should go inside? I admit it's all very intriguing, but also too risky. What I'm trying to say is,
Ouais.
I fear for your safety, Yasna.
I'm grateful for that. The situation is far from safe, true. But I've got to do what I've got to do. Whether I'm scared or not. One of the antimats has fired straight into the tunnel.
And? What happened next?
There's nothing else. Only... darkness.
Can't you see what it was aiming for?
The machine's objective has changed. There's a bunch of unidentified targets. It has trouble recognizing any of the 9,999 objects. The counter reached its limit, I guess.
Sounds like a major fault in the circuitry. Combine that with tremendous firepower and it means big trouble.
Ouais.
Total panic. Everyone's trying to escape. Astrogator. The Antimat's new objective is to eliminate, instead of protecting.
What happens next?
There's also a second Antimat. It's shooting into the air.
Unbelievable. Both were faulty.
The second Antimat. That's what destroyed it. People are frozen with fear. They don't know what to do. It's firing directly at the crew.
Oui.
Shooting them. One by one. It's horrifying what an antimatter beam does to the human body.
I'm sorry you have to see this, Yasna. Regis 3 doesn't spare you.
Who needs such destructive power? This technology puts us on a straight path to annihilation.
Well, the Alliance will do anything to feel invincible, hence their flagship.
It's not only them, Astrogator. If I remember correctly, we're not engaged in open conflict.
Et salut Xian, merci pour le renew.
We too participate in this ridiculous
bonne nuit à
arms
toi.
race. To the death and beyond. Someone hid behind a rock.
How do you know?
This antimat has thermal imagery. Hiding from it made no difference. One man has raised his hands in surrender.
Pas sûr que ça suffise.
If only a machine could take pity on him.
With a proper programming, it could recognize such gestures, but it could never feel compassion. No.
Ouais.
It killed him. The machine just killed him. Oh, fuck.
Yasna?
The last photo is from a few moments ago. I'm on it.
Bloody hell, so it's not dead after all. The machine that massacred the Alliance is still operational, and it could target
5% de
you at
batterie.
any moment.
Let's hope not.
Perhaps it's best to hope. While moving away.
C'est pas fou.
That's all.
What about that tunnel?
Right.
So?
On va y aller.
Check it out.
I know you will, Yasna. Proceed.
Déjà, on veut faire un peu le tour. Ah, qu'il y avait quelqu'un.
When you admire a beautiful view, an hour seems like a minute. But a minute on a hot stove will seem longer than an hour.
Does Regis 3 feel like a hot stove?
Sometimes.
Je sais plus, on a de la lumière ou pas?
I can hear a rhythmic, metallic sound coming from beyond the tunnel.
Something still active. Take your time, Yasna.
I can't hear. I don't understand you, sir. The audio's breaking up. I'll get back to you once I reach the end.
Mais je passe dans un tunnel.
It's in Octan. Coming at me. Huh. Carrying something.
Qu'est-ce que tu transportes, petit bonhomme?
I got out. Well, inside a cave.
Yasna, can you hear me? Over.
Copy that. I don't feel too. My head feels like it's bursting from pressure.
Breathe, Yasna. You need to rest.
No. I'm better now.
All right, then. Can you tell me what's in there?
Seems like this robot started a task and then got stuck in a loop.
What task?
Carrying boxes. It took one but never left.
Why do you think it's stuck?
Well, it goes in circles, using the same path.
Ouais. Il est tout bugué, le robot.
Full of metal bushes.
Same as the ones before.
Well, the lower parts of the bushes are, how to put it, fruitless.
So the Alliance came to pick the fruits.
On dirait. Qu'est-ce qu'on a là-bas? Mais on va s'arrêter là pour aujourd'hui. Merci à tous d'avoir regardé, merci pour vos commentaires et vos pouces bleus qui font toujours plaisir et on se retrouve très vite pour la suite. D'ici là, portez-vous bien. Allez, ciao!
A metal interior.